Some nurses here in Maine say they are worried about the federal budget and if there will be any cuts to Medicaid.
They are pleading with Republican Senator Susan Collins to vote no when it goes to the Senate. News Center Maine's Pearl Small has more from a protest those nurses held today outside of her office.
When our patients are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
The possibility of losing a chunk of federal funding for Maine's healthcare programs is something these nurses say they want to get ahead of.
Medicaid is a lifeline, and these people have chronic illnesses that need to be managed. If they don't have access to health insurance, they're going to get more sick, and a lot of them are going to die.
Juliana Hansen is a nurse at Maine Med, and she says the $4 billion Maine gets in annual Medicaid funding has directly helped her support patients who are covered through MaineCare and CubCare. But if the House Republicans' recent budget proposal makes its way through the Senate, a lot of those federal dollars could disappear.
We are asking Senator Collins to help rip up this check and say no cuts to Medicaid.
When our patients are under attack, what do we do?
On Thursday, the nurses delivered a symbolic check for that $4 billion to Senator Susan Collins' district office in Portland. The House's budget instructs the Energy and Commerce Committee to cut at least $880 billion over the next 10 years. It's likely the only way the agency could find that money is by cutting the programs where most of their funding goes, Medicare and Medicaid. The check was to remind Senator Collins of what her constituents would be losing if she votes yes on the budget when it gets to the Senate.
We want her to fight for Medicaid, no cuts to Medicaid, fight for the community.
Senator Collins says that's a fight she's been in the middle of and will continue to be. In a statement to us on Wednesday, she reaffirmed the importance of Maine's Medicaid funding, saying, "I'm committed to protecting Mainers who need access to Medicaid, which is why I supported 5 measures during the vote on the Senate budget proposal to prevent harmful Medicaid cuts."
Did she even get our phone call?
Collins was not at her Portland office, and while her staff said they weren't able to let all of the protesters in, they allowed 8 nurses to deliver the check and informed the crowd they understood the message.
I feel a responsibility as a nurse. We advocate for our patients, so I'm here today doing that.
Do not defund Medicaid!
In Portland, Pearl Small, News Center, Maine.